Good morning, students. Welcome to English Kumar Bharti class. Students, today we are going to do the worksheet, which is worksheet number 7. If you see the worksheet is printed on both the sides, that is part 1 and part 2. So today we are going to do only part 1 of it. Before we solve the worksheet, as usual, I want you all to write your name, your division, and your roll calls. Children, this worksheet is from your unit 3, that is the lesson 3.2, The Night I Met Einstein, which is already done. So by now you have followed this lesson, and I have taken the extract from your course book, page number 108, and the extract begins from the line, when I was very young man, ... till a shock of white hair and a pipe, which comes to paragraph number 4. So till paragraph 4, I have taken this extract. So let us begin. Question number 1, read the passage and complete the activities. A1, complete the sentences. The narrator was not happy about the concert because. Now children, we need to search the answer for this. So the answer is in paragraph number 2, line number 1 and 2. You can see, though everyone else was very happy, I was not. I did not understand classical music. So that's the answer. So you're gonna write, because he did not understand classical music. Now who's he here? He means the narrator. Moving to the second one, when the narrator turned to look his neighbor. Let us see where this answer is in the extract. It is in paragraph number 4, second last line. Or I can say it has start from from the third last line, sorry. I turned in order to look at my neighbor, and I saw a very famous face. It was someone with a shock of white hair and a pipe. So you're gonna write, I saw a very famous face, okay, with a shock of white hair and a pipe. So that was it. Moving to A2, who said to whom. You are being given with the statement. You have to identify that who said the statement and to whom it was said, and what was the effect after hearing this on the listener. Okay, so let us see. Number 1, we are going to listen to a very good pianist. Now this statement is in paragraph number 1, second last and last line. We are going to listen, you can see, we are going to listen to a very good pianist. Now who said this? Children, the hostess said this. The hostess. To whom? To the narrator. And what was the effect? We have already seen in the previous question. The effect was that the narrator was not very happy. Why? Even we have seen that he did not understand classical music. So you're just simply gonna write not very happy. That's it. Number 2, you're fond of Bach. Fond means like. Bach, he was a musical personality, a person. Okay. So let us see who said this. It is given in paragraph number 3, last line. You are fond of Bach. So this was said by a guest at the party, and we know that guest very well. He is none other but Albert Einstein. To whom it was said? To the narrator. And what was the effect? The moment the narrator heard this, he wanted to say something ordinary to get out of the situation. So that was about A2. Moving to A3, write one word for. You have to give one word for this. Words given as a question to you. A musical performance in public. So it is called concert. A lady who invites and looks after guests. It is hostess. Even the meaning is given in your glossary column on the page number 108 towards your left side. So the meaning is hostess, a woman who invites guests to a social event. Moving to the third one, a man who helps the poor by giving them money. So this is in your paragraph number 1, line number 2, philanthropist. And what is the meaning of philanthropist? This given question itself is the meaning. That is, who is philanthropist? A person who helps the poor by giving the money. I hope you have understood by now. One who plays the piano, it is pianist. Okay. Moving to A4, that is grammar. Chairs were being arranged. Change into active voice. Now children, we know the formula of active voice. It is subject plus verb plus object. Now here, let us divide the question into the subject and verbs and object. Chairs are object here. Were being arranged is the verb in V3 form. You know, passive voice. Passive voice is always in object plus V3 plus by plus subject. So the given question is passive voice. That means chairs are object, were being arranged is the verb in V3 form, and your by and your subject both are missing. So first we need to find the subject. Now chairs were being arranged. Who were arranging the chairs? Of course, the hostess and the one who has arranged the party, means the event manager, we can say. So what pronoun will come for them? The pronoun will be them. So actually your question has to be chairs were being arranged by them. Now by them is missing, but anyways we have brought into picture. Now let us change the position and come to the formula, that is subject plus verb plus object. So here them will be my subject. Let's bring them to my subject place. It will get converted into they. Okay. Were being arranged. I have to change my verb form. In passive voice, I need it into V3, but in active, I don't. So I'll write were arranging. So they were arranging, and my object is chairs, which is at the subject place in passive voice. But when it comes to active voice, I'll bring it at the end from the front place. So I'll bring my chairs and keep it at the end. And my answer will be they were arranging chairs. So in this way, I have brought my passive into active. I hope you have followed it. Moving to the next one. That's a indirect form of narration. I heard a gentle but firm voice saying you are fond of batch. Rewrite using the indirect form of narration. That means indirect speech. So let us see. I'll write the initial words as it is. I heard a gentle but firm voice. Now, if you see, the back part of the given statement is in the question form. So I won't use the word saying. It is question. So I'll use the word asking. And I have to convert the statement into question. So I'll be saying, I heard a gentle but firm voice asking if I was fond of watch. My present tense will get converted into past tense. So that's the answer. I heard a gentle but firm voice asking if I was fond of batch. So that was about the grammar. Moving to the personal response, that is A5. Have you ever attended a concert? Write a few lines about it. See children, if you say no, then you will not describe. And as you will not describe, you won't get marks from 2. Yes, you will get at the most half marks for just saying yes or no. So of course, when we need to describe, we need to write yes. So let us write, very famous person who does this type of events is Justin Bieber. I guess everyone knows Justin Bieber. So based on this person, I am going to frame my personal response. Let us see how I have framed. My answer is yes, I have attended a concert of Justin Bieber It was so exciting to see my favorite pop star live on stage and to hear him singing my favorite songs. It was an incredible way to spend a few hours and to be a part of the crowd that were equally enthusiastic fans. So, this is the thing which you need to write by your own. Anyways, I have helped you out. Moving to one of the grammar topics, that is phrases. Okay, so some phrases are given down and you need to make your own sentences based on these given phrases. So let us start. Use the given phrases in your own sentences. Was fond of. But before we frame the sentence, we must know the meaning of these phrases. So was fond of means was liking, to like. So I am writing my phrase in this way. Sachin was fond of playing cricket. Moving to the next one, to pay attention. Now everyone knows the meaning to pay attention, to focus. So the teacher asks her students to pay attention to their studies, to get out of, in other words, I can tell you to get rid of. So you can write, the rabbit trapped in the snare was trying to get out of it. Now what do you mean by snare, children? Snare means trap, Moving to next one, in order to. Now this is very simple phrase. He read the passage 2 or 3 times in order to understand it. Moving to the last one, hard enough. So if you work hard enough, that is too much. Hard enough means too much. So if you work hard enough, you will be rewarded. So that was the end of the part 1 of the worksheet. Part 2 will be seeing in the next lecture. Do complete your worksheet. Till then, take care. Goodbye. Thank you.